Hi everyone and welcome to Flavors of Israel. I'm your host Emanuelle and we are here today with Tal Nimrodi, the founder and owner of Rusty's.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm great. So why don't you tell everybody what Rusty's is and why it's so important to you?
Great. So Rusty's is a healthy nut butter company and we create delicious and nutritious nut butters using nothing but natural ingredients. So no preservatives, no added sugars. So we have a bunch of different flavors and it's really I created this company because I wanted products that were great for a healthy lifestyle because I ride my bike and I run and do a lot of exercise and kind of needed something that could hold me up and give me energy and still be delicious.
Definitely.
We have a bunch of different flavors. We have almond butter with Himalayan salt. We have maple almond butter.
Yes.
Our nuts are from Israel.
Okay.
Which was very important for me to buy local. And then all the other ingredients like organic maple or organic cacao, which doesn't grow in Israel.
Right.
So we actually buy organic products.
Amazing. And so you make these yourselves?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And you put them in these adorable little jars. You sell them in natural food stores, organic food stores around Israel.
Yep.
Okay.
And online.
And on your website, right? Okay, great. So we are going to learn how to make what with which butter?
So we're gonna make Bliss Balls today, which is actually really, really easy. It's a great snack, you know, for anyone who likes to go out on a run in the morning and doesn't really want to eat but needs a little bit of energy, or a boost in the middle of your busy work day.
Right. Okay.
And all we need is just dates, coconut, shredded coconut, and almond butter. You can technically use any of our nut butters.
Oh, okay.
But I like to use the halva almond butter. It gives it like a little bit extra kick, and it has sesame seeds in it too, so it's really good. And then there's a little bit of cacao, it's raw cacao, that we're gonna dip the balls in after.
So where we get started?
Okay, so we're gonna need a food processor.
Okay.
Which is definitely, for any health nut,
you have to have one.
No pun intended.
That was funny.
So you'll need a food processor.
Okay. It's
probably my best friend in the kitchen. So we're gonna start with actually putting the coconut in.
Okay.
And this is just 1 cup of coconut. But usually I like to put more, just because, you know, if I'm already getting the food processor going, I might as well make a lot.
Right.
Because this is not a product that goes bad. And
so I was gonna ask, so if I make enough, you know, for the week, will it last the week?
Yeah,
okay, great.
I put it in the fridge, and then it can last for quite a while.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so we're gonna just put the coconut in and kind of turn it on.
I always get nervous with food processors. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm like,
everywhere.
All right.
So we're shredding it a little bit more to kind of get the oils out of it.
Okay.
It's kind of the same way you make nut butter. So I don't know if anyone at home has made nut butter before, but you kind of, in order for it to become more oily, you either need to add oil to it or kind of let the oils come out by themselves. Okay, so you can see that after about 5 minutes, when it gets a little bit more like creamy.
Yeah.
So I kind of scrape off the sides, and then now
looks like snow, literally. That's
it's
crazy.
So good. Have you ever had coconut butter?
Coconut butter.
Oh my god, it's so good. So now we're gonna add the dates.
How many dates would you say?
About like 15, 15
give or
to
take
20.
how many you want to make.
Yeah, so what's great about this recipe, and in general, I always try to do recipes that don't require you like a recipe.
Measuring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because who has time for that?
And who really wants to? I just want to like throw it in and like make it happen.
Exactly. And part of, you know, when I started Rusty's, I really wanted people to start getting creative in the kitchen and just have fun.
Right.
Which is probably the most important thing, is just enjoy your time in the kitchen, because a lot of people don't really like, you know.
Definitely, 100%.
Making everything dirty and messy.
Exactly.
So okay, we're gonna turn it on again, and it's gonna kind of become like a little bit of a ball.
Okay.
It's gonna fly. Yeah. Here, so you can see that it's become like, you know, little shreds of coconut and dates
mix.
I mean, I would just eat it like this.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
delicious. Yeah.
I'm also a coconut fiend, though.
Oh, yeah.
A coconut fiend.
Me too. For any like vegan, vegetarian, you know, this is like
Definitely.
what people live off of.
Definitely.
So it's great. So we're gonna open the nut butter.
Rusty's nut butter.
Yeah, exactly. And because it's all natural, so sometimes the oil separates.
Definitely.
So I either use a fork or a spoon to kind of get the oils back in. Actually, it's really good when nut butter separates because it shows that it's natural. But also, you want to look when you're purchasing nut butter. A lot of nut butters have a lot of oil. And that means that they added oil to it.
Right, it's not natural oil.
Exactly,
Okay.
like it could be a natural oil, but it's added. It's not what came out of the nut itself.
Got it,
So
okay.
you want to have, like a little layer of
a little line at the top. Okay.
Exactly. So
which one is this? You said the chalva one.
This is the chalva one, and all we have in this is Israeli almonds, whole sesame seeds, which is like trina, whole trina, and maple syrup. So the maple syrup is organic. And it gives it a really nice flavor. So it's not really chalva. Like there's a lot of people who don't like chalva but actually love this.
Right?
So it's really nice. We'll give you a little taste too.
Yeah.
You know.
This is the first time I'm trying almond butter, let alone chalva almond butter. Okay. So yeah.
Enjoy that.
So you said I wouldn't like the texture, and I actually really like the texture.
Yeah? Okay.
Really good.
And
Like I could eat it like that.
Oh,
That's
I know.
really good.
Exactly.
We're Americans, so peanut butter is part of our culture. You just eat it with fruit, banana, like anything that you have.
Yeah, so what's great is that you can either put it on toast, and if you don't eat gluten, which these products are all gluten-free, you can put it on fruit or vegetables. One of my favorite things to do is actually making a sweet potato in the oven and then sprinkling the maple almond butter on it.
You just killed me right now.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
So what are we doing here?
So now we just added 2 tablespoons of the Rusty's chalva almond butter, and we're gonna turn it on again.
So the food processor is key.
Yes.
Like you can't do any of this without it.
Definitely need
Okay,
it.
great.
If you don't have a food processor at home, you can also use those
The hand one, yeah.
little blenders.
Yeah,
It's not going to be as easy, but definitely, either a food processor or a blender would be great. Now we'll turn it on again.
Okay, great.
Great. So now I kind of I kind of see the consistency to see if I can make balls out of it.
Okay.
So I kind of play around with it to see if needed. We can add more coconut. It kind of depends. Like here, you can taste it. See if
Just
you like
like
the
this?
flavor. Yeah, just like that. You can taste it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Should we add more coconut or more dates? What do
No.
you think? No,
Perfect.
Let me try it also.
And I'm a huge fan of coconut, but this is perfect.
Yeah, so these are the ingredients I use, and I kind of play with it. Like if I
Right.
wanted more coconutty, I can add more coconut. If I want more nut butter, I can add that. And then we're gonna use the same tablespoon that we used for the nut butter.
Okay.
So actually this is great. You don't have too many dishes to wash.
That's awesome.
And then in order for the balls to be exactly the same size, I use the tablespoon.
Genius.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I kind of like squish them in there, and then I take it out, make balls.
I'm gonna try one of those.
Hell yeah.
Ready? Okay, so you go like this.
Squish it in a little,
Okay.
and now you kind of scoop it out. Great, and then kind of like you make kube,
Yeah.
or falafel, or
Or a
whatever.
burger,
Anything.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we got these little beautiful balls. Not so good. You can work on your skills. So just
is why I'm on this
show. learning.
Yes.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's it. So it's really simple.
And really, really delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat your ball.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I love these.
This is great. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.